In 2018, 3 daycare employees from Illinois were arrested after giving children melatonin-laced gummies as a sleep aid. If you've ever watched a large group of children, you know that this option does sound tempting, but it's not the way to get kids to sleep, and clearly, it comes with much larger consequences. Hey, at the end of the day, none of the kids were sick from the gummies, but parents were not aware that their children were receiving melatonin from the employees. Let me tell you something, the employees face multiple charges, including endangering the life or health of a child. No one enjoys caring after cranky toddlers who won't go down for a nap, and let me tell you something, no one enjoys tossing and turning at night, neither. But is melatonin really that dangerous? Are other sleep supplements better or worse? Do they even work? In this video, we're going to discuss what is in common sleep supplements and when it's appropriate to use them. Like and subscribe to our channel to learn all about getting better sleep. Coming at you live, let's first talk about what melatonin is and why melatonin supplements are so popular. Melatonin isn't a vitamin. It's actually a hormone that we produce naturally in the body. It is typically released around the same time every day, following the body's 24-hour circadian rhythm. Alright, so I'll level with you. What is a circadian rhythm? The circadian rhythm is like an internal clock. As your body gets certain cues throughout the day, it releases hormones to wake up, rest, and move through other biological processes. How does it know when to release these hormones, you may ask? Psst, psst. It takes cues from the sun or other types of light. I hope that doesn't include a black light. When the sun goes down, the pineal gland may release melatonin into the bloodstream to relax. But this isn't the case if your eyes are glued to screens on your phone or laptop. Studies show that blue light significantly reduces the release of melatonin, making it harder to actually fall asleep for at least an hour after you stop scrolling. If you're not feeling sleepy at night, there might not be anything wrong with your mind or body. Your pineal gland may just not be releasing melatonin yet. So you think the solution is to just take melatonin instead? Not necessarily. Are there risks of taking synthetic melatonin? The good news is you can't overdose. Just kidding. Try it. There aren't high risks that come with taking melatonin. Side effects of taking melatonin are typically minimal. Believe me, I know, but may include dizziness or nausea, and who said that had to be bad? Older people may find that the effects of melatonin supplements last throughout the day. Lucky for them. So yeah, it's generally safe. So safe that you can get it over the counter in the United States. It is considered a dietary supplement. Ask around, see if you ain't heard. This means it's subject to much looser restrictions than in other countries where you might have to get a prescription to use melatonin. Get the frick out of here. What does that mean for melatonin products in the US?
Could it be not all of them are what they seem?
A study from 2017 revealed that many melatonin products contain an inaccurate amount of melatonin. Some contain synthetic serotonin, which can have negative effects if taken unintentionally. Talk to your doctor before taking any dietary supplements, especially if you are on medication already. The risks of melatonin are pretty low, but studies suggest that the results may be underwhelming as well. The National Security Center for Complementary and Integrative Health says that melatonin supplements may help in the short term with certain sleep conditions, but there aren't many studies to back up these claims. There is also not enough information to recommend melatonin for long-term use. If you have chronic insomnia, don't stock up on melatonin just yet. Reach out to a health professional first. So let's talk about it. What about other over-the-counter sleep aids? The reality is, you shouldn't be using any over-the-counter sleep supplement as a long-term solution. A lot of these sleep aids caution users from using the products consistently over a 2-week period. If you find yourself unable to sleep for weeks at a time, and you haven't smashed your face through the glass mirror in your bathroom, see a doctor. Let's talk about those other sleep supplements on the market. The ones that don't contain melatonin. ZzzQuil, Benadryl, and other medications like it. Psst, yeah, check this out. ZzzQuil
was actually created as an alternative to NyQuil, an over-the-counter drug that was too good at helping people fall asleep. Or was it?
NyQuil, Benadryl, and similar sleep aids aren't intended to be sleep aids at all. They were created to treat allergic reactions, coughs, and symptoms of the common cold. They just happen to contain an ingredient called diphenhydramine hydrochloride, an antihistamine. Antihistamine works in your body by blocking histamine, a neurotransmitter that works on behalf of your immune system. It helps to treat all of the symptoms mentioned earlier, but it also keeps you awake. The sleepiness you feel after taking NyQuil is merely a side effect.
Excuse me, NyQuil and Benadryl do have positive effects if you have allergies or cold symptoms. In general, they are considered safe and have side effects comparable to melatonin side effects. But similar to melatonin, studies don't show that they are particularly powerful in helping you sleep. Long-term use is not recommended either. In 2017, the American Academy of Sleep Medicine announced that they suggested against taking products containing antihistamine, as well as supplements can contain melatonin for chronic insomnia.
Excuse me. Studies have shown that they are not entirely effective, but they have shown that our bodies can build up a tolerance to antihistamine very quickly. This means that the next time you reach for a Benadryl, it might not work as effectively. And that rings true if you use it as a sleep aid or to fight off an allergic reaction. Let's wrap things up. So, should you take melatonin or other sleep supplements? Yes and no. They're safe as a quick fix, but nothing that you should rely on every night to go to sleep. Melatonin supplements can help if you're trying to get over jet lag or reset your internal clock after a night shift. Other over-the-counter medications can knock you out for a night, but as an everyday sleep aid, you'll do yourself more favors by shutting down your phone and letting your body produce transition into sleep naturally. If you suffer from chronic insomnia, don't rely on sleep supplements that you have picked out yourself. Want to learn more about how to get better sleep without the use of sleep supplements? Yeah, buddy. Subscribe to this channel and look out for new content on how to get better sleep.
Rock-a-bye, baby, fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer anywhere.